Yeah. I'll put some more wood on the fire, honey, before it dies.
Yeah.
I would do a couple of smaller pieces, not the big ones. He has some skinny ones in there. Do you have a way to test sound?
Well, right now it's saying that the live event will be at 7:30 p.m.
Oh, so it's not quite live yet.
Yeah.
It went live without me asking it to go live.
Okay. Well, it's showing live now. Looks like.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can turn your sound off so we don't get echo. You let it die too fast. We could throw another one of those bars in there.
Throw another what?
One of those bars in there. I was paying attention too much to trying to get the stream going. Just tuck it. You don't unpack it. The material itself is the lighter. It says it on there. You don't have to open it. You can tuck it right in there in that notch. There should be plenty of room in there. Somebody's watching. It must be you. I did my couple of tweets out while it was loading.
Oh, it's just a hot sun today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't actually chat from my phone.
I don't understand why. I don't see why that wouldn't make sense.
I can see the chat, but I can't type in the chat.
Oh, well, that's why most people just see the chat and they talk.
Yeah, well, I have a tiny screen. I won't be able to scroll through it. You can. Or else I can't take a snapshot either. That's a bummer. Problem is I don't have a pokey stick. is a really big pokey stick. A really big warm pokey stick. Woo! That's hot. Ooh, that's really hot. Ooh. That's definitely hot. I forgot we bought this thing. Does it have cooler packs in there too?
Huh?
Does it have cooler packs in there too?
They had cooler packs, but they were not frozen, so
Well, we had cooler packs. Or did you just buy that?
no. We
Oh.
had this.
Okay. What are you talking about? The cooler packs weren't frozen.
There was 2 big cooler packs that came with it that were still in
Oh, that we hadn't even unpacked
there that
yet?
we hadn't even unpacked.
Okay. I'll take a Jameson.
Okay. But I got Jameson ginger, I got Guinness, I got even some
Jameson.
little
Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Jameson
Yeah.
ginger. Cheers, baby.
There's beer in the cans, it's easy for your trash.
It's almost too hot.
I know.
What is the fancy little one?
This is a Cohiba Black.
Is that from the store?
Yeah.
Why does it got a little lint thingy on the backside of it?
Because to protect it,
Oh,
so it doesn't get.
how much do those run at the store?
They're spendy. They're far spendier than you get online.
Well, yeah, but you're
We had
keeping
a-
Derek in business.
We had a day once where we were having a staff meeting.
You proved to Derek that it's worthy.
And they decided to have a thing for the investment Jillian doing a staff meeting.
Hey,
And we used that for putting coffee in.
yeah. Why are you using that one and not your fake lighter?
Because I'm using this one.
Okay.
I'll bring this one out.
It looks like it doesn't work very well if you don't get it right the first time.
Yeah.
Did you forget your lighter?
No.
Okay.
I have two.
I brought a lighter as well.
Make sure you have plenty of them.
I'm actually surprised that there is a considerable lack of mosquitoes. Some tiny ones. Big difference from last time. The leaves are blooming. In June, and it's finally starting to show signs of green. Barely. It wasn't last week, it was the week before last, right? Week before last we were out.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks.
What'd you do, go dunk it in the river? Okay. I have string in the back. I was planning on just throwing it in there. Did you get soaked doing it?
Yeah. There's no chat.
I know. Oh my god, your text is so small. Oh, I wonder if there's a way to turn the resolution down. I don't think I can once it started. It just popped in your test chat.
Yeah. It seems to be like a couple second delay.
Well, it's more like a minute. 30-second to a minute delay. I think the last time we went live was in Virginia Beach.
Unless you did like moments of Zen since then.
Oh, I do plenty of moments of Zen, but those are quiet videos.
Yeah.
I don't do lives. I just record those.
I didn't know if you were live doing this.
No. I don't have time for that. You have to go through a whole rigmarole of setting up the stream ahead of time, and that's a pain. Because you basically have to, all the settings that I do when I upload a video, those are all the settings I have to pre-fill out before I do a live. The nice thing is other than it going live when I didn't think I was telling it to go live, the setup seemed rather straightforward this time.
Yeah.
Because normally I'll have an issue with it being orientated the wrong way, even though I told it to be orientated horizontally. Might need to put a couple more locks on there. Just 2 more right on top to keep the fire coming up.
Want me to get it?
I think it should still be smaller logs right now. Get a butt shot. Oh, I had 3 for a second there. Welcome in, viewers.
They were seeing my butt.
Yeah, because they saw your butt and left.
What is that?
The heck is that flying in? Oh, that's an Arctic tern. What are you saying? Oh, they were saying, what is that? It's an ad shot.
Not too.
It's a wild Alaska man shot. Oh, a little hummingbird. I think. Maybe.
I did not do that.
Yeah, I think we missed our chance. We'll have to definitely put something out for them this weekend, or else they won't come to the feeder at all, probably.
Yeah.
And we're back down to 1.
Well, back to 1.
Is it spooling too much? Is that what the issue is?
No. No, it's fine.
Okay. If they came expecting me to be sitting in front of the camera, they did not choose wisely. Or it's me talking. I don't want people talking in my videos. Wind is blowing right at me. It's like a fucking heat wave. God dang it, that's hot. Need to put some wood up as the shield. See that rock up there? It almost looks like that rock split and came down from the main face. Because there's like this giant dip there now.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see if in another decade or so that whole rock face comes down. Definitely not as windy as before. Note, a plane with a normal contrail.
It's most likely going to the Pacific.
Welcome in,
Yep.
viewer. Hope your week's
It is
going
a
well.
Boeing 777 from Chicago to Taipei, Taiwan. It's at 36,000 feet at 4.14 knots. EVA Air Cargo.
What company?
EVA Air Cargo.
Where is that from?
I don't know. It's going from Chicago to Taiwan. Flying. It's currently over the Harding Ice Field now. About halfway over it.
If our fuzzy starts to melt, we know it's too close.
It's got 8 hours left
8 hours left of what?
of flying.
Ugh. There's kayakers going down the river.
person came out. Chat.
I think that said Dozen Rose. Thanks for popping in, Dozen Rose.
Dozen Rose Bloom says that is breathtaking beautiful.
It's Resurrection River in Seward, Alaska. Yeah. I hope your day is going well. Kick back and enjoy the Zen moment.
Dozen Rose Bloom says this is wonderful.
Awesome. You're welcome.
It's almost 8 p.m.
Yeah. And the sun's
Yeah,
got at least another, God, I don't know.
at least another 3 hours.
If it sets, yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, I hope they don't get themselves lost out there. The scary thing is I don't think any of them are wearing life jackets.
No.
One of them has an inflatable and they're dragging it. I'm sure the sticks and the rocks will be just fine.
This is fun to use bank. He doesn't care anymore. I'm just trying.
Well, it's cumbersome.
I want to go home.
It's not solid, so it's not easy to... I'm sure it doesn't have a bunch of grips everywhere.
He's sick of it. He's sick of the raft. I don't care. I want to go home. this says wow, looks like midday.
When is sunset supposed to be? Sunset is at 11:12 p.m. tonight. And sunrise is at 4:40 a.m. Which means we'll have maybe an hour of darkness. Because sunset, you still have hours of twilight. I don't think we're going to get any darkness. I mean, we're only 2 weeks out from solstice.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks out from solstice and our second nice day. That could be counted as summer.
Mm-hmm.
Such a long winter this year. Just last week, we were still mid-40s.
One more on.
Dunk it in the bucket. Yeah, if we're going to keep it going, we have to keep feeding it.
Okay.
Sorry for the butt shot.
You put it there.
Well, you could approach from a different angle. Oh, she texted something, but I don't know what it was. The chat disappears too quickly for me to read it. I don't know why the chat disappears so quickly. If it's a setting I can change.
Are there any friendly forest animals that pop around to say hello to you?
Not today yet. Not today yet. I would happily not see a moose or a bear come by the camp.
Yeah, no moose, no bears. Maybe a squirrel.
Maybe a squirrel.
Bird.
I don't think we'll see any wolverines here. Coffee Joe. You're asking if Coffee Joe swings by?
Coffee Joe's a whole other animal.
Yeah, that's a whole other animal. I'm the calmer, more zen part of the family. My husband is shaking his head yes. Oh, he's talking to. I think they're saying
You're laughing.
not Coffee Joe when I reference bears, the Wolverines. Wolverines. He's a Wolverine. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
He's a Wait. Yeah, he's a University of Michigan graduate. I'm pretty sure. The only unfortunate thing about this site is that it's right off the street.
Joe and Ange are the city slickers, and we are the country bumpkins. Together we are the yin and yang.
You didn't say bumpkins, you said pumpkins.
It said pumpkins. I said yes.
Oh, it looked like pumpkin to me. I'll have to have Ange teach me how to keep the chat up on the window.
I love Ange.
Someday,
and Joe.
yeah.
I hope you're able to join Ange and your sisters for a cruise someday.
Yeah. Someday. Although I would be a lightweight compared to them. Can't drink all that alcohol. I can drink all that alcohol. I can probably drink them all under the table. Problem is it's not good for me.
Yeah. Joe's the lightweight.
Joe's the lightweight.
I got him in trouble.
Yeah. He falls asleep with 2 drinks.
2 tropical lunches on his time. And then Ange got mad at me the rest of the day.
I think the only time we all got together away from a graduation was when I dragged them all to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got to see what my travel day looks like. When they had to travel all the way across the country to get to Hawaii.
I had to get up at 3 in the morning the day before.
Yeah.
To our world.
Yeah. I do that every time I come down to you.
That was so nice of you.
That was the least I could do. It'd been a while since we'd all gotten together. And none of them had been to Hawaii before.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I was being selfish because I didn't want to go back east for anything. I didn't want to go to Florida.
Well, in the wintertime would be good.
It's a long-ass flight.
Huh?
It's a long-ass flight.
It is. I would love to go back to my hometown.
think the camera's in focus. Oh.
As you can see, we're super laid back and chill and let nature do most of the talking. Compared to Edge. The hustle and bustle.
Yeah.
You are both so blessed.
We are. We're super lucky.
It's abnormally hot today.
Mm-hmm.
We got up to about 80 degrees today, which is extremely rare.
Sorry.
But you're still good.
Okay. There was a message about live chat, so I was trying to learn more, and it took me to a web page. Then when I came back, it said reconnecting.
Oh, we're still on. So this would be the type of YouTube moderator I want to be with our channel. Nice and slow. It's not flying where you can't see what's going on.
I wouldn't mind being big enough someday that the chat would be flying by.
Yeah.
That's when I would just chalk it up to I'm being zen.
All I see is pictures of emojis flying by, can't even read the words. Blessed from this crazy world with peace and tranquility. Yes, indeed.
When we can escape our offices to do it, yeah.
Yep. It's nice to go in the backyard.
They love our backyard.
Thank you. We love our backyard too.
Of course, we do have to drive 10 minutes to our backyard.
Yeah. 10-minute escape. That's on the other side of that mountain. enjoying the landscape and the sounds very much. Well, you're welcome.
Yeah. Try not to talk too much so you can get a couple of Zen moments, and
Yeah.
possibly I can get a Zen moment recording out of this.
Yeah. We try to let nature do most of it
Because
on
my Zen recordings
the channel.
don't have talking in it for a reason. So people can just Zen to it. Oh, she just chatted something else and I missed it. Angela's going to have to tell me how to pull up the chat.
Get a little started.
Oh.
Okay, still see the campfire, just the top part of the campfire.
Oh, is it too far? Now you can't see the mountain though. Oh, you got me screwing with stuff right in the middle of everything. I think I might have accidentally zoomed in when I was trying to get the chat to come up. There we go. I might have accidentally zoomed in when I was trying to get the chat to come up.
Yeah, very good.
It's an earthquake. No, we don't want to be jinxing that. Does it look straight to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're still adjusting it. Oh, there you go. There you go. Maybe. Yeah. That should be good.
I'm not adjusting it. It's delay.
I know you're not.
That's why I'm asking, does it look straight?
You can see the whole mountain and you can see the whole camp.
I know, I'm just asking if it's straight.
Huh?
It's not crooked.
No.
Because I can't tell.
No, it's good. You see the whole thing, even the whole mountain.
Nothing's worse than looking at the world canted.
Yeah. May I ask, do you find more people moving there the past few years?
A couple of years ago, we had a little bit of an influx of people moving here, but the problem is we have a horrible housing shortage.
Yeah.
So if they tried to come here, they didn't stay because there was nowhere to live. Because literally there was no apartment to rent, there was no houses to rent, no houses to buy. So if they stayed in Alaska, they went north to the more populated areas. But a lot of people can't take the remoteness of Alaska.
Which is fine by me.
which is fine by us. It's not just the remoteness; it's the harshness of nature itself here.
You can come and visit.
Winters are very dark and very
Come and
long
Just go away.
and very cold, and summers are very short
Yep.
and often very cold. And if you pick Seward, which has no movie theater, no entertainment,
No stop.
one grocery store and a small not cash store, like a market,
Yeah,
a
it's a
small
market
market. There is no Lowe's. There is no building store anymore. There's one hardware store. There's no computer stores. There's no AT&T, no Apple, no iPad, iStuff. There's no stores like that here. No fast food. The closest fast food we have is Subway.
That's the only national chain.
No national chain restaurants. Most of the restaurants shut down because after COVID they lost their workforce. So it's very remote. And it's 3 hours in the wintertime to Anchorage for any of that stuff. One way. 3 hours one way. So it's an all-day trip. So if you want Dairy Queen, it's an all-day trip. If you want McDonald's or that Wendy's fix, it's an all-day trip just for that.
Just for that.
There is no pizza delivery. There's no food delivery. There's no food dash. There's no Uber. A lot of people can't handle that. And they don't even last through the winter. So the saying that you are a Chaco when you first arrive here is still true.
Agree. Only a small percentage are one with pure nature. Yep.
Yeah. Well, and you have to just be accepting of the fact that nature is going to rue the day. And sometimes you just have to ignore it too. If there's stuff you need to get done and you gotta do it in the rain, then you gotta do it in the rain. Because it's not gonna stop raining for you. Because we live here on the coast, we live in a temperate rainforest, and it was definitely doing the rainforest. We got 8.5, almost 9
inches of rain.
9 inches of rain in May, which is not the rainy season. We also, though, did not get any snow. I think cumulatively, we maybe got a foot of snow.
Maybe.
It was a very barren but cold winter.
Wind and cold.
Very windy, too, yeah. Lots of 70-mile-an-hour days. Lots of 30-mile-an-hour days with 50-mile-an-hour winds. Sometimes up to 70-mile-an-hour gusts. Very odd winter. I'm actually surprised everything's greening up as well as it is.
I know.
That's a duck. I don't know what kind of duck that was. It was very red with white stripes. I'm gonna put that in there. Oh,
Do you want another?
sure, but I'm not gonna open it quite yet. May I have another, please? I'm gonna put you guys down on the tripod. Excuse me for the mic noise, if there's mic noise. Because I'm gonna take a bio break. And you know what you have to do when you take a bio break while you're boondocking in Alaska? Let's just say there's no running water, nor is there a pit toilet. You'll never catch Ange doing what I'm about to do.
Sorry.
That would be freaking amazing if Ange came out here and said, "There it is." What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about?
She probably in bed now.
You got control. You got the cons.
Yep, I've got the con.
Put the big boys on. Is anything?
Nope. Nope, we were all behaving normally.
There's no erroneous discussion about me while I was gone.
We didn't do a wild takeover coffee Joe that he does when Ange leaves.
Well, I can look back at the chat later, you know.
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry for the mic noise. I just put the mic back on me. See the laugh out loud. I don't think the mic makes a rubbing noise when I move around. It's got a fuzzy on it, but I don't know if that stops it. You would have no idea. You're not listening.
What?
If the mic makes noises while I move around.
I don't know. All I know is I see that everything's in frame. They see the whole mountain. They see the whole campfire. Mike is great.
Oh, okay. I assume they're talking about the mic on my chest and not a mic in the world. I'm sure there is some mic in the world that is great.
The little DJI mics.
Oh my God, this nice day is so needed. After the month of May.
Mike sounds perfect.
Awesome, thank you. They're DJI mini mics that my husband bought me for a birthday present. Birthday or Christmas? Birthday, wasn't it?
I think so. That was my contribution to your live stream.
It's like his contribution to the live stream.
That and all of her other videos that she does, the moment of Zens, that you can see. She doesn't do them live, but you'll see like the bay and streams and all that. Lovely, happy birthday.
That's an early birthday, but yeah, it's a previous present. It's been a couple of years now, hasn't it?
Uh-huh.
before Kayla went to Georgia.
I thought about while you were gone, showing a whole panoramic view, but I'm messing with it. I also didn't want to make them feel like they were going to fall off and get dizzy.
Yeah. It's amazing how much darker everything looks on the camera. Ooh, that blew out the whole thing. For such a small place, there is a ton of traffic. But it's also getting to a weekend. So there's a lot of people coming back and forth on the river today, setting up their campsites for the weekend. Because they camp in the riverbed. And the only reason they can camp in the riverbed is because it's a twisted, braided river. So we're closer to where the braids of the river actually are. Further north of here, it's quite an expanse of dirt and silt and rock that has been laid by the river. So you can go out quite a ways without crossing the river. And this is technically not a salmon stream.
Closer to that tree line.
Listen to that bird. Somebody's gonna have to tell us what kind of bird that is.
There's your authentic Alaskan songbird chirping for you. There's your wildlife.
You know, this bird's talking about us. These goddamn Alaskans coming out here and putting their campfire next to our nest. Who do they think they are?
Now, if it gets super quiet real quick, look in the riverbed because there may be a Sasquatch.
Yeah. Hairy man might be walking through.
Yes, up here the Sasquatch is called the Hairy Man, or Alaskan lore. And Fred in Alaska tells about Alaskan stories of the Hairy Man. And he also has a YouTube channel.
Subarctic Sasquatch.
I'm just waiting for Coffee Joe's Bigfoot to show up now.
Well, I didn't see any.
Coffee Joe's Bigfoot has a large is in all black and talks loud
And walks fast.
with a New York accent. Says, I'm walking here.
It's very odd how not blue this guy is. This looks more like a lower 48 sky. It's not as blue as it should be.
Definitely a polar opposite to New York City sight and sounds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, crap. Can they hear the sounds? You guys watching, can you hear the fire and the birds?
Can you guys hear the birds and the fire crackling?
I forgot all about the
And
issue.
the occasional traffic?
The issue with the auto
YouTube blocks.
Yeah, auto noise cancellation.
We haven't done any fishing lately, but there is plenty of fishing to do. You've got all types of salmon you can go for. There's cod.
Okay,
there's
yes, you can hear everything?
rockfish,
Okay,
there's
good.
halibut. And you can get all of them here in our town.
Oh my god, that would have sucked if we were going for like an hour and a half and there was no sound.
So are you guys able to hear the birds and the crackling of the fire? Okay, I guess they do hear it.
Yeah.
It looks like little star signs.
I'm curious if it's because I'm using a DJI mic, so it's overriding the mic system.
Yep, 100%. Yep. Okay, good. Because we heard that sometimes YouTube will block background noise out.
Well, Anne had that problem with her lives. I wonder if it's because she's going portrait mode. If she goes landscape mode, does it not block it?
I don't know.
I don't know if she's tested that. She just ended up starting to use her a Prism app.
Another RV hanging out the riverbed.
Mm-hmm.
Do campers have to pay to camp there? In certain sites they do.
Not on
But-
these.
But where we're at in the riverbed, it's free camping. It's first come, first serve, and wherever you can find a spot.
It's a DNR land, Department of Natural Resources land, by the state. I don't think this is federal. So this is state land, and
Yeah, this is state.
they put in pullouts specifically so that people could dry dock, boondock, camp. There's no water. It's just literally a pullout. This happens to be one of the few that comes down to the river. A lot of the other ones used to come down to the river, but then there was a big flood event and the river cut through the driveway that they had. So now they just literally are a pull off the road. We can actually get away from the road a little bit. I don't know, but 100 feet, 500 feet. 500 feet from the road.
Yeah. Yeah, we're about 500 feet away.
We were a little bit surprised that we actually have cell signal here. Not much, but we have cell signal, apparently enough to stream with.
Yeah.
I don't think the stream's cutting out a lot.
No. Okay, does it get really busy there then filled with campers? In the summertime, yeah.
Yeah, it can.
Especially on the weekends.
All the pullouts will be full. Especially if somebody decides to be, it's a summer worker that decides to live there for the summer. Then there's it becomes a whole encampment.
Yeah.
The riverbed usually has a lot of people camping in it over the weekends because a lot of people will come down from Anchorage and the other towns to come camp in the riverbed. It's kind of like a no man's land there.
But if the locals want to go camping, what they'll do is they'll go out early and then they'll stake their area that they want to be in first. And set up some chairs.
You know, throw your junk chairs down.
Throw the junk chairs down so if someone steals them, which is rare, then they take the junk chairs, not the good chairs. And then you come out later.
That's how you beat the people that are taking the day off work to come down.
Yeah, it's most of the people taking Friday off.
Because our butts can't afford to just take every weekend off. I'm trying.
Well, that and with the last 2 days being 70s and 80s, it's everybody's itching to want to get out there.
Mm-hmm.
Not be cooped up in the cubicle.
Well, and now that it's June, it's salmon season. So everybody's going to come down here to go fishing.
Yep. They're already fishing at the culverts.
They should have been fishing a month ago. The salmon were here a month ago.
We're sure the locals should have their first pick. Well, we try.
We don't
since
often make
there's
it.
no paid sites and there's no designated sites really, except for by the
Yeah,
road.
it's literally just a riverbed, and you go
It's a
plop your stuff
riverbed,
anywhere.
You go wherever you want, as long as it's an open area. And most people on the riverbed, they'll stay away from each other, so you'll be, at least 500 feet away from another camper, and there's plenty of room out there.
Well, normally you're 500 feet away, unless somebody's obnoxious and camps right next to you.
Yeah, but most people, especially the locals, they abide the spacing.
Yeah.
Get plenty of space.
Heck, this spot here has a wide enough driveway that we've actually put up a tent kind of blocking the other driveway.
Nope, the rivers are natural salmon runs. They're not stocked with salmon. They come in from the ocean.
Trying to figure out what the heck that big bird is over there.
Early in the year, they'll release a bunch of small salmon fry.
Not here anymore. They haven't done that in decades.
Decades? Has it been decades?
Because the city paid for it
Yeah.
and the chamber paid for it, but they don't pay to get the stock
They
let
used
go.
to release a bunch of fry, and then right when they were releasing the fry, they would.
I don't know. Maybe they do. I know the city doesn't.
They would have a kids fishing day.
Well, but they put those in the lagoon and the lake.
Yeah, that were sponsored by.
They stock the lakes.
So like under 5 years old could throw their line in the water. And
no, I think it's 14, 12.
Yeah.
Maybe 12.
Teach the young kids to spend their money on fishing and not other things.
So it makes me chuckle. Remember the time we took Caitlin to the lagoon to do the fisheries for the young kids.
Yeah.
And she threw a hook out there with a salmon egg on it. A duck picked it up. And then I had the hook on it. It was going in circles with the hook. It's like, oh no! The duck did finally unhook itself, so it was okay. And it was a duckling too. So the duckling quickly learned as the mom came over and squawked at it. Don't you have to pick that up?
The problem was way back in the day, years and years ago, you could go hunting for ducks at the end of the airport. And there was a time that I threw a couple decoys in the river, and a salmon got tangled up with one of the decoy lines,
The decoy line.
and started swimming away with my decoy. So I was out in the river with hip waders chasing down the salmon that was taking my decoy away. While Karen just laughed, watching me trying to chase the salmon and get my decoy. Why is your decoy movie? That looks really realistic.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's a salmon that's in it.
Yeah.
Damn it. Give me back my decoy.
Trying to figure out what these little plants are at the base of the trees.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if they're poison oak or something. What do we have? We have a poison plant up here, but I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Unless they're the watermelon plants. They might be the watermelon plants. Watermelon berry plants. They kind of look like that. The leaves look like that. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock and we still got a couple more hours of light.
Mm-hmm. It's almost 9 o'clock, so about 2 more hours of sun. And then it'll be at twilight.
Yeah, it's sitting behind the trees though. Never gonna see it.
It'll be probably darkest at around between 1 and 2 in the morning. And then the sun will start rising again. And then the birds start chirping at like
2 in the morning.
3, 4 in the morning.
Well, welcome into the channel.
Well, thank you for joining.
I don't get to do many of these lives, but I try to do at least once a week.
Again,
Zen video.
Angela's channel with New York City is the yin and we're the yang.
We're yang and something.
So when you get too much of super city of New York City, you can come to our channel where it's just quiet, tranquil, slow down.
Is it the same cigar? Is it the same cigar?
Same one.
It's taking a long time for that one.
Almost time for another. I got plenty.
Hey, thanks for the like on the channel, on the video.
Four people in the chat.
There was 5 a minute ago. I'm happy with 5 for a chill stream.
Super chill.
Something about 4 people watching.
Hmm?
Something about 4 people watching.
People watching, come in the chat and say hello. Those from Building Rose Blooms again.
Oh, they don't have to. They can lurk. They can lurk if they want.
They can lurk. They can pull up a chair and sit by the campfire and just enjoy the sounds and
Crack open a whiskey. Oh, crack open a whiskey. Pour a whiskey. Light a cigar. Crack open your favorite beverage. I just hope those kayakers made it back down. They kind of went down the wrong tributary.
It is so beautiful on TV. Well,
Awesome.
it is very pretty out today.
It would look pretty awesome on TV. I keep trying to brighten up the foreground, but then it blows out the background.
You want more wood on?
Sure.
Okay.
I think maybe 2 more pieces and that'll be it for the night. There's my sexy husband. Super hot. Super hot.
Mm-hmm. It is very hot.
I keep forgetting to bring binoculars with us. What are you smoking now?
This is a Romeo and Juliet 1875.
This is what hubby's smoking now. Romeo Juliet 1875. It's a long one. That's for Joe. Later. You got the tube for the other one? Does it have the name on it?
What?
We'll type it in the thing later. I don't know. Do you get in trouble for showing a cigar on YouTube?
No, there's YouTube channels.
We weren't smoking it.
There's YouTube channels strictly smoking cigars. Lots of them.
Yeah, my channel is labeled not for kids anyway, so. For a reason. So we can be adults and talk like adults and not have to talk like we're a child. Oh, what I was trying to say earlier when you were talking about Bigfoot, I was like, I was carefully scanning the sandbar in front of us, and I don't see any footprints. Because there were prints before, but they were like dog tracks. So it must have washed away with rain.
And the road that you guys are hearing the traffic every now and then, this road shuts down in the wintertime. And then the only way you can go on this road is if you're either walking, cross-country skiing, or if you use a snow machine. Because they shut the road down with gates.
Yeah, so you can't drive down it, so you have to all-terrain vehicle it.
Snow machiners will go down there, but it's usually skiers, cross-country skiers. And then they open it up near the end of May. So that way, while the road is clear of snow and ice, they're allowing walkers and bicyclists to use the whole entire road. There are bears and moose out here. A lot of people during, especially for fall bear hunts, they'll come out here and they'll do bear hunting, and then they'll do bear bait stations. And then early spring for the spring bears. There's no salmon that come up these riverbeds.
Well, according to
Not further
some
up
people.
because of the glacial silt. As they get further up,
Well,
there's more glacial silt from exit glaciers. So, but further downriver, near the airport, just outside of town, the salmon will be there.
what a gorgeous night.
Mm-hmm. The temperature's finally decent.
I don't know, I can't tell. The fire is really hot.
It is a very warm fire, but it's a lot cooler now. It's probably low 70s now.
Yeah.
Upper 60s.
What's the low tonight supposed to get to?
44 degrees.
I think we'll be warmer than that.
I think so. I think we'll probably be about 50.
It's 10 degrees warmer than it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the airport is a small airport, just on the outskirts of town.
Are you answering questions? Oh, you're not telling me what the question is.
They're saying, oh, there's an airport nearby. Yeah, but it's a small airport. It's not like, airliners or anything. It's, small single-engine propeller planes.
Yeah, and if they deactivated the 5,000-foot runway, we won't even see King Airs come in here. It'll just be Navajos and Pipers.
Yep.
That's interesting. Could Learjets even come in here? You know, because we used to get some of the celebrities with their Learjets.
We used to get them, but they've got to use basically the full long runway.
Yeah, but didn't they shut down the 5,000? That was their talks. I don't know if they did.
They're looking at cutting it down. If they cut it down, then they definitely won't be coming in.
I would be shocked if they did
have
that.
to have it to where at least the King Air can come in, a twin engine come in for medevacs.
They don't have to. They can cut it down, and then we just don't get the King Airs for medevacs. We get a Navajo instead. Because we flew out of in Navajos before. Those are twin engine planes.
Twin engine propeller, no jets.
Maybe that's why we haven't seen a Learjet come in a while.
A Learjet can land, but from what the medevac crews are saying is they have to use the whole runway. They got to land like right at the end, and they're braking all the way to get to the end of the airport.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's probably why the Learjets haven't been coming in. Because if they've marked
it's too
the runway is closed, even though it's technically open.
Yeah.
If they've marked it closed on the maps, people won't even come here. It would be interesting to know if Kerry Elwes has brought his family back up, because he talked about doing that before.
The last I heard, he was busy doing some independent TV shows and small movies.
Yeah, but I mean, he was talking about bringing his family up here.
Yeah.
Just for a visit.
I think our only regular celebrity that comes in every now and then is Jack Black.
Well, that's because he's got family here.
Yeah.
There are probably others that come into town. They just keep it low. Just like when Bruce Willis used to come here. I never saw him around. Because they basically just went up to that one place and stayed there the whole time.
And I think the mindset of most Alaskans are like, okay, you're visiting. It's not a big deal. You know, give you your space and your privacy. I mean, the last time the town got really super excited was when they did Sugar Mountain up here.
Yeah. Well, that's because Jason Momoa was here. That's why. I don't think they cared about Carrie Elwes. I think it was Jason Momoa had everybody in a Twitter.
That was fun to be able to have some drinks with them at the local bars. That was fun.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never had a drink with them.
I did.
I know you did, but I didn't.
I only knew Jason Momoa was at the bar because Steve called me up and said, you got to come down here right now because Jason Momoa is having drinks.
Having drinks and breaking people's hands.
Yeah. And then Steve did that small trick on him to where he couldn't squeeze his hand. Yeah.
Did he show him what it was?
He demanded he showed him what it was. And I said...
Did he demand expensive whiskey in exchange?
You need to show me how you did that. And I said, Steve, you better show him how you did that. And he showed him and he went, that's pretty cool.
He should have made a bet on that. Did he bet with him?
No, he was just egging Jason on, saying, "Go on, squeeze it harder." Is that all you can squeeze? Really? Steve, we don't need to be in a bar fight with a celebrity.
Yeah, we've seen what he does. We've seen what he does in the jail. Well, actually, Steve would have seen what he does in the jail. Throwing that actor around like crazy.
Well, I heard what he was doing when they were filming the jail scene.
Yeah.
It was,
but,
you know, thumping from dispatch. It was like, holy cow. Because the one actor refused to have a stunt double and said, "I want to make it seem realistic." And,
well, that's because he was a little bit of a masochist.
Well, yeah.
I think.
That too. But it was like, wow. But yes, if you look up the movie Sugar Mountain, it was filmed.
You have to be careful because there's actually a ski movie called Sugar Mountain.
Yes.
So you have to do a search for Sugar Mountain and do like Jason Momoa.
And Carrie Elwes.
Well, Jason Momoa is going to be the bigger tag word.
Yeah.
But if you just look up Sugar Mountain, you'll get an erroneous hit from YouTube with it'll tag a
and that was
ski
before
movie.
Jason Momoa became Aquaman.
Yeah. I wonder if that's why he did that Gold movie, that Gold TV series.
Yeah, that's why.
Because he did that after Sugar Mountain, after he was up here. But I don't know if they filmed any of that here. If they filmed any of that in Alaska, or if it was all Canada and California crap, trying to be Alaska.
I don't know.
Still pisses me off. The state took away that
The film lease agreements.
the tax exemption,
Yeah.
the bonus. Especially after people were working so hard in Alaska to get that industry going, and they were actually getting resources in place for that, and we were really starting to take off as a place to film.
Yeah.
And then when they pulled that, that just killed the whole industry up here. Put a lot of people out of jobs. Crushed a lot of hopes for having movies actually made here and not in Canada or Washington, saying that they're in Alaska.
The only
You can't
other
get these
film
mountains
that
in
was-
Washington.
I think the only other one that was filmed here was that Christmas Starts with a C with one of the Baldwin.
There's several things filmed here, but we were just little pieces usually. Christmas with a capital C and Sugar Mountain were the only ones completely filmed here.
Yeah.
That whale movie with what the hell is her name? Steven Seagal was in it.
Yeah.
Who was the actress that what the heck was her name? Everybody thought she was really cool until she came to Seward, and we were like, wow. She's quite the handful. Now she's got like her own talk show. What the heck was her name?
I don't know.
The blonde chick. Anyway. There's a whale movie where they filmed part of it in Alaska, but most of it wasn't filmed here.
Yeah.
And then they were asking an unrealistic thing out of the native artisans. You need to make Steven Seagal like 3 of these jackets, and they have to be exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, do you know what tanning does? What the heck was that stupid whale movie?
I don't know.
Something about oil. And then, of course, there's half a dozen Discovery, National Geographic.
Yeah.
Small Town Monsters has been here.
Yep.
Small Town Monsters and Alex Petrikoff. He's done 2 series up here on Bigfoot. On the bay just over from us, actually. It was kind of funny because we're like, wait, he's leaving from Seward.
Yeah, this is an
We
undisclosed
we recognize
remote
that
area.
harbor.
And then we, after like a couple
And then
episodes, Karen was able to point out exactly where they were at.
I got on Google Earth and I started looking at maps.
Said, you're actually close to people who
And
have
I was like, wait a minute.
cabins out there.
They're on private land.
And some of those people with
That's not
cabins
even
out
state
there,
land. They're on private land, running
they don't-
across other people's properties.
They don't take kindly to people
That
coming out onto their
dilapidated
property.
cabin that they came across is somebody's cabin they've been working for 10 years to put together from hodgepodge shit. They have to drag all that shit up from the shore.
A lot of people who make cabins way out in remote Alaska,
Yeah.
they tend not to care for people coming onto their property.
There's some
Usually
strategic camera angling happening.
they'll usually
To not
confront
show the
you
other houses
with
around
a
them.
shotgun or something, saying,
Yeah.
"Get off my property," or as Clint Eastwood would say, "Get off my lawn."
Which was sad because as soon as I realized it's just in the next bay over in Day Harbor,
Yeah.
where there's like 30 homes out there, I was like,
Yeah,
you
you're not in
can't.
the middle of nowhere.
You can't put any of those bloops as evidence
Yeah.
because you have no idea if it's some drunken Yahoo 3 homes down that may be a mile away, but you'll still hear them hooting and hollering. Yeah.
Sitting naked on the porch. with
I'm
a
not saying
shotgun,
that
hooping
there's-
and hollering.
There's not a Squatch in the area. Quite likely. We do have them in the area. I'm convinced I heard one. My daughter's convinced she saw one.
Mhm.
Moose Pass has had many a story of them. And I think that's the reason why all their damn hydro projects that they try to start out there fail and they stop working on it.
Maybe.
Because several times the story goes that the workers refuse to work anymore.
Mm-hmm. Nope, we're not going here.
I'm not sure what That's a Real Shame is about, related to. It's 30 seconds later. That the film industry got screwed over. Yeah, that's a real shame. I was even halfway looking at how to get on their list of people for contacting, because that's a thing, right? Somebody that knows the area can point you to it. You contact them and they say, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
Oh, I know that. You go over here.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect spot to go filming.
Yeah.
You want a woodsy scene? Here you go. Do a permit for permit in.
Yeah.
I'll file the local paperwork for you. You're looking for something that looks maybe more Africa or something? You know, got some crazy looking mountains? Come over here to this beach.
Don't go on this person's property.
You want something that looks more prehistoric? Yeah. You want something that looks like a mining area? Well, here we go. There's a mine right there. But then they pulled the exemption away.
Yep.
And I was kind of like, well, there's no point in me trying to take classes or get a certification for that. Oh, there I go, messing with the fire.
You killed it.
I did not kill it.
You're trying to.
Well, this isn't a good poking stick.
You're the one using that.
Now the sun's just about to dip behind the mountain.
Yep.
You feel the temperature start to drop. Sorry for the mic noise. I'm going to put you guys back on this stand here. I'm going to go get the bedding ready, so we're not trying to do that.
Okay.
You're super tired. We'll get the Jeep ready.
Okay. Tonight they're calling for a low of 44 degrees, but I think we'll probably be around 50 because we got up to 80 degrees today, which is crazy warm for us. So I'm thinking probably anywhere from like 45 to 50 degrees tonight. Normally our averages are about maybe 45, 50 in the summertime for a low, and then 60s for a high, and that's our summer. 70 is really, really warm and very nice, and then like 80 today was almost getting too hot. But since we have a nice breeze, that helps. But like yesterday it was 75, today was 80, which is very, very unusual for us. Yep, 80 degrees today. It was super hot for us. We start melting at 80. But this weekend we're supposed to get back to upper 50s and rain starting Saturday, and then it'll be rain showers throughout next week, and it'll probably be about 50s for a high. Further inland, like Anchorage and Fairbanks especially, Fairbanks can see anywhere from 80 to 90 degrees for the summertime, and that's their normal, anywhere like 70s, 80s, sometimes 90s, but they get super cold where they can get down to 50 below in the wintertime up there in Fairbanks. And then Anchorage will get 0 to, maybe 10 below in the wintertime. We'll get anywhere from teens to maybe near 0. We have seen temperatures down to -10, but 0 to -10, that's a really big cold snap for us. Usually it's anywhere single digits to teens. Like last winter, it was teens and single digits, and then we were getting like 50, 60, 70 mile per hour winds, so not a whole lot of snow. So it was just very cold, very windy. But up here, very only some, like big area, big buildings, like hospitals, that type of stuff, they may have air conditioning, but most of the homes here, there's no air conditioning. It's just everybody has just box fans. And so like today, everybody will open up their windows and just have box fans running. Has an air conditioner next door sitting there for a year. Wow. I would think that you would be definitely using air conditioner in New York City because it gets so hot and humid, especially around all the buildings. She always passes a joke about it. Hell, being in New York City, I'm surprised someone hasn't picked it up yet, taken it. There's a lot of places in Alaska, especially in the small towns, a lot of people, You know, some of them will keep their doors unlocked and stuff like that. You know, a lot of people, they'll lock their doors, but it's still fairly common for people to, you know, they leave their houses unlocked, they leave their doors unlocked.
Those are much louder by the Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mic noise.
Dozen Roses Bloom was saying that Angie's neighbor has an air conditioner next door sitting there for a year. And that Ange always passes a joke about it.
Is it there or is it just a box?
I know her chat has all these ideas how to remove it.
That's all. We have that rolled blanket.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if you need to stick that under your feet or not. Did you remember to put the boards in?
Yep.
Okay.
And over the whole entire, you know, bend of the back seat, and then I've got the matting, and then I got the foam on it. So
Okay.
I forgot the boards. Once I put the whole bed together, I went,
And then remember the
so I had
boards.
to take it all apart again.
We have to put, because of the way the seat folds for the Jeep, it leaves this chasm with the hinge, the metal hinge sticking up. And you can feel that all the way through the foam mattress that we have. It gets quite uncomfortable, especially with my arthritic hips. So we have to put a board across that hinge, and it helps tremendously.
But we are a small rural town, and in the summertime we get a bunch of tourists, especially when the cruise ships come
They
in.
typed something, but I don't know what it was.
Huh?
They typed something, but I don't know what it was.
It is interesting, such unusual temperatures and weather changes you spoke of there. Yep. Well, it was definitely...
Most of the 48's been experiencing that, though.
Yeah.
Snow one day and 80 degrees the next.
Mm-hmm.
We don't usually experience that, though, because it being on the ocean, on the coast of the ocean, we have a quote-unquote coastal zone that kind of, the ocean air keeps a buffer around us. So we tend to be
And
more
our winds
mild.
tend to be cool with all the glaciers around us.
Yeah, we get a lot of wind. Wind's coming down out of the north through the valley down to us, and then around between 12 and 2, the wind changes because the ocean heats up, and it comes off the ocean into town, blowing north. Great for sailing.
Yeah.
We have a lot of sailboats here. You sail out of the bay in the morning, and then you sail back in the evening.
But we
Because
have
the wind will
large
take
cruise
you.
ships that come into town, and when they come into town, they easily double our population of the town.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have any traffic lights in town. It's all stop signs.
Which people don't seem to realize.
Yeah,
There's
people
stop
don't
signs.
understand that. They totally forget who has the right of way at a 4-way stop sign.
Huh. The way the light's hitting the mountain now, you see this big crack.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you
Looks
can
like
see
a big butt crack up there.
Yep.
Or, frontal crack.
Yep.
Camel toe going on. Mom's got some camel toe. It does kind of look like a big moose track.
Yep, it does. Gigantic moose stuck there.
The Paul Bunyan of Moose.
Moose Toe Mountain.
Moose
instead of
Toe
Camel
Mountain. We should, yeah. We named thee. I wonder how big that is. Did a waterfall used to go there?
Maybe. Or was King Kong way back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they said you can see the sun shifting across.
Yep, you can see the sun shifting across the grounds now. Yep.
It's behind a mountain right now. It hasn't set.
Yep.
It's just, it was behind a mountain. This is why we can't have sunsets and sunrises here. We don't get to watch the sunrise and sunset because the sun goes behind a mountain because we're in a fjord. So we're surrounded by like 5,000-foot mountains. So the sun often goes behind them before, oops, sorry about that. Goes behind the mountain before we get to see the sunset.
Is that Bear Mountain or Iron Mountain?
This is technically Benny Benson Mountain now. It's Iron Mountain. But they renamed it to Benny Benson Mountain. Or Benson Mountain. Mount Benson? I don't know. They named it after the kid for the flag. But it was Iron Mountain. Which I think is because everybody, one of the biggest.
So just so you know, since you can see that mountain is 4,465 foot tall, or 1,361 meters.
Well, almost 5,000 feet.
Yeah, almost 5,000. It's close to one of our big ones. But yes, it's Mount Benson now. It used to be Iron Mountain.
Yeah. Which I think, because everybody was wondering where the Russians got all the iron for their shipbuilding that they did here.
Well,
and I think it's from Iron Mountain.
We try to be amazing, lovely people.
Thanks. We're the opposite of what they say you should be doing for streaming. Which I'm okay if that's the reason why my views and subscribers are not blowing out. Mm-hmm. I refuse to follow the craziness out there.
Is the mountain hikeable? If you're adventurous.
Sure, there's many people that would say yes.
But we are not those people.
We are not those people. We are the sit by the campfire, drink a drink,
I'm done.
And watch the people go up the mountain.
I'm done with the days of going up those type of mountains to get people who think they can go up there.
Yeah.
And then they call for help.
People hike. I don't know if anybody hikes this mountain, but they hike the mountains around here that look just like this mountain. You know, I wonder if, because the one thing I've never understood is why the Russians put in a shipbuilding yard here and then left. Like, quickly. I don't think they were even here a year when they left. It's not because there wasn't resources. We have a freaking mountain called Iron Mountain that looks like a chunk of iron. In the day. It's red. Like it's covered in iron.
Unless they saw the hairy man. And
there's no shortage of trees to make ships with. There's gold in the area.
Yeah.
There's plenty of food and wildlife. So it's still.
I wouldn't hike it either. Nope.
It leads creed, and also that the natives would not live here.
No.
There used to be a town site here.
Yeah.
Ages and ages ago.
Yeah, a small village.
But when people from Russia, and Russians came here and they enslaved people, right? They enslaved the natives. But also when the pioneers came here, when Alaska was a territory by the U.S., there were no villages here. So the natives have stopped living here. So I'm curious as to whether or not that's because there was something in the area.
Maybe.
That there was something chasing people off the land. I'll have to double check some of the old articles in the books. If there were anything related to a wild man, hairy man, strange bear attacks. So many things labeled as a bear attack. They wouldn't hike it either. I have to read up on this. It's so interesting. It's the reason why it's called Resurrection Bay. Because a Russian furring ship or whaling ship? I think it was a furring ship. A furring ship was out in the ocean and they got caught in a bad storm. And so they were trying to find a place to moor in it and escape the storm. And when they came into the bay here, it was on Easter Sunday. So they called it Resurrection Bay because it was a protected bay and saved them from the storm.
And so just to compare, with that mountain being just under 5,000 feet, about 4,400 feet, the Liberty Tower in Manhattan is 385 feet tall.
Liberty Tower? What do you mean Liberty Tower?
Liberty Tower is where the Trade Center buildings were.
Oh, that's the new Trade Center?
That's the new Trade Center.
It's only 300 feet high?
Uh-huh.
Well, Empire State Building, I think, is 1,500. Because I remember thinking that it's as tall as the tree line.
Center, Liberty Tower, or One World Trade Center, now known as the
Freedom Tower.
Freedom Tower. That one is 1,776. Central Park Tower is 1,550. And then Steinway Tower, the third tallest building in New York City, is 1,428 feet. 1,428 feet. So yeah, we
kind of like, let me see if I can point.
We dwarf the buildings.
This hill here would be about the 1,500 feet mark. Is this hill here? And I only know that from staring at Mount Marathon all the time. It's a lot easier to tell on Mount Marathon because the tree line is at 1,500 feet.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's just shale. But this mountain's different because it's got a lot of iron and other stuff in it.
Most people by far climb Mount Marathon.
And Mount Alice.
And Alice.
Some do Bear
But
Mountain.
they don't go all the way up to the tippy top of Alice.
But that was more the old timers did Bear Mountain a lot. I don't know why nobody does that now.
Because no one else looks for iron and gold anymore.
No, they would go up Bear Mountain and do skiing and stuff and picnics up there. Hey, I got 3 likes. Thanks for the likes, guys.
Mm-hmm. 6 followers now. 6 people lurking.
5 lurking. Well, technically 4 because I'm talking.
Hey, Din Din, how are you doing?
Hello, Din Din.
Yep, it's coming up on 10 o'clock. 10 p.m. We're getting... we're 2 weeks out from solstice, so it's pretty much just going to be dusk. You were right, the Russians failed due to resistance from indigenous groups. Interesting.
Yep.
I don't quite believe that one. I'll have to look that one up. From what I understand, they pretty much steamrolled over them. But, you know, it's who wrote the history books, right? Not usually the native population. But what shocked me was when the stories I had found in the said that there wasn't a town site here, but yet when you go to the Kuchuchek website, it says that Seward was built over an old native site. So this still means that in a way, what they wrote in the paper was true, that there were no natives here because nobody was living here. But I also didn't know that it used to be an old native town. Wonder how much feverish Googling is happening on the other side.
Din Din says, I am in the opposite of there by the sea. We're just where you are. Well, we're actually on the bay.
We're actually up the river from the bay.
The bay is just on the other side of the mountain.
Sorry for my big butt in there.
We're a small coastal town where cruise ships
Dozen Rosa says Tinglet.
Tlingit is down near Juneau.
There were some here, too. But the tribe
predominant
here is
native tribe in
Katuchek.
here is Chugach Mute.
Well, and Katuchek. That's why we have a
Mhm.
Katuchek Tribal Center.
Mhm. And then further north, and then for big, huge
There's
areas, Athabascan.
Another name, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Doesn't like Google.
Well, we were warm here today. It was really hot today. We got up to 80, Din. That's unusual for us.
That's sweltering. I think the only reason why we weren't completely dying is because there's so much snow on the mountain still.
Mm-hmm. And the breeze was nice.
Yeah. They say it's supposed to get to 44 tonight, which will be warmer than it was last time we overnighted 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago was 36 at night.
Yeah, 36. Just above freezing.
Got a little chilly in the morning. So mid 40s, which is below. I think it'll stay in the 50s. I think it'll get to 50 maybe at the lowest. Yeah, super hot for here. And so quickly too. It was like instantaneous. It was supposed to only be in the upper 60s. So for it to jump to 70, and then today it was 80. For a very brief time it was 80. It's kind of crazy.
Well, I know Din is also a huge follower of Anja's channel. And
Yeah, she's one of their mods.
We're the country bumpkins, so we're the yin, she's the yang. So she's the super hustle bustle city slicker, and we're the country bumpkins.
We'll just sit back and watch everybody else.
Still a hotbed of coals.
Mm-hmm. Me too, Din. That's why when we go on vacation, usually to Hawaii, we stay at the resort that's in town, so I can city watch.
Yep. See tall buildings at night,
Yeah,
but yet you're right on the beach.
yeah. I love the lights of the city.
That's the Detroit girl in her.
Yeah, probably. Guys, I'll have to tell Anne she has to stay up late to be able to catch me going live.
Yeah.
She has to stay up past her bedtime to catch me going live. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Maybe I'll try and do an earlier stream tomorrow.
It's supposed to be nice.
See if
in
we
the
can
60s and sunshine.
go find a scenic place.
And it's our weekend.
Yeah. I have the day off. That's so nice. This is a great idea, hon. Just got off work, had dinner, threw some jammies in a bag. He had the Jeep all ready because he took off. Had
Have
dinner.
a good night, Din Din. Thanks for stopping by. And,
Yeah, good night,
chatting.
Din Din. Super late for you if you're on the East Coast.
Devin says, LOL, must be some competition now for channel viewing here in Ange and Karen.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there'll be any competition because if I do live stream, it's never when Ange is because I one, respect her
Yeah.
and don't try to compete with her, and two, I'm always later than her, so like right now she's snoring away probably. Screaming and slapping at Joe to turn over because he's
when
snoring.
we see her live stream, she's looking for lunch and we're
Getting up to get ready for work, yeah.
Getting ready to go to work. But
maybe when I retire, I could be Ange's after show.
we don't we
After
can't
stream
compete
show.
with Ange because we're totally polar opposites. You know,
Yeah.
hustle and bustle of the city, and then you have this silence.
I'll
mountains.
be her calming after stream show.
You get too much anxiety from all the hustle and bustle. You just come to our channel and just kind of wind down. That would make you a perfect after show.
Yeah,
Just
after
kind of
stream
wind
show.
down, slow down. Day channel and late night channel.
Yeah. Late night Alaskan.
Yep.
Because even if I was gonna do live streams every day, it wouldn't be until I was done with work.
Yeah.
But the problem is I use that time for my gaming channel. Dun dun dun.
But when you retire,
I have a gaming channel.
you can do morning live streams before her, and then it'll be like a warm up to get ready for the hustle and bustle of the city.
If I'm gonna do live streams before her, that means I have to get up at like 4 a.m. Yeah.
Well, you can't.
I'm not getting up at 4 a.m. to do a pre-Ange stream.
You can get the warm up, and then the full front of New York City, and the hustle and bustle of the city, and then wind
Let's
down
start
again.
off with a slow wake morning. Morning from Alaska. This is your calm wake-up call. Let's go sit on the porch and see what the birds are doing. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work very well when it's. I mean, that's only gonna work for 3 months out of the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the rest of the time it'll be like, let me come to the porch. Oh, we're in the dark.
Yeah.
You can't see anything because it's dark. Because it's winter, people.
But trust me,
Welcome
there's
to the
mountains out
dark.
there. You just can't see them yet.
Yeah. I really should take advantage of the summer and make sure I stockpile a bunch of videos.
Yeah.
Because it really sucks when I try to do a video in the morning and it's just so dark. So I'm trying to think of what places have light.
Yeah.
So it's always the harbor and it's always the fisheries.
Yep.
Resurrection Bay fisheries, which is going away, by the way.
The what?
Resurrection Bay Fisheries is going away. This is their last year of operation. They're actually not operating boats out of there anymore.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
It's
They're just operating as a ice.
icicle now.
No, they're only operating to create ice
Oh.
because after this year, the Corps of Engineers are coming into that building because the city actually owns the building apparently. And the Corps of Engineers is going to move in so that they can get going on that second tunnel. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? With the way the shadows dance across it. Somebody thinks they're a hot rod.
There's a motorcycle.
Crazy hot rod kids.
There you go.
I would be doing that.
There you go. That's our hustle and bustle.
If someone would let me ride my get a motorcycle again.
I know you're going to get one eventually.
You can be a motorcycle bitch.
No.
He didn't like that. He got laughed at when he was my motorcycle bitch in Fairbanks from his best friend.
They look cool. I already to get one. I know the exact type that I would get, but no. I'll just follow you in the Jeep. With the doors off and the top down. And I'll be your chase Jeep.
It's not supposed to rain tonight at all, right?
Nope.
Okay.
It's going to be clear.
Well, I know it's clear now, but you and I both know clouds could roll in 30 minutes.
If we did a live stream the last time we were out here, you would have been hearing people on the riverbed shooting their guns off.
I love seeing the mountains at like dusk and dawn because the light hits them so different. You get to really see the different nooks and crannies on it because the shadows get really long. Just like we never even realized there was a crack up there until the sun changed direction. Some birding person's going to tell us what kind of birds those are. That's empty. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen anything, actually. We didn't see any moose last time we were here either. That just means they're way deep in the woods. They've had no reason to come into town. Which was also nice. They didn't come in and destroy our ash tree and cherry tree.
Yeah.
I don't think I remembered seeing any moose this winter in town.
I didn't see any.
No signs of them chewing on trees or anything. But
There was a bear.
snow never
sighted
got
near
deep enough.
The Jeep trail at the base.
Oh, really?
Because they told us about it because since it was close by, they said just be aware if you're going out for walks and stuff that bears are out and about now.
You should text me when you hear about that so I can make sure my boss knows and he doesn't go hiking up the mountain that day. I love you, honey.
I love you.
Thanks for getting the Jeep all set up.
Yeah. Well, it was perfect since you had to work. I figured get the Jeep already, so as soon as you got home, it was just grab dinner and then we go.
One of the other projects I'll have to do for the Jeep is work on some curtains. Figure out if we're going to make them like panels, or I think panels would be better than curtains because in curtains we have to wash.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of surprised. It had a little trouble starting, but once it got going, it seems like it's been pretty solid the entire stream.
I haven't seen any like buffering or.
We'll see what it looks like when I watch it tomorrow.
Yep.
It could look fantastic on my end, and then tomorrow we find out it's all digitized. Like Hellbent Hollers the other night. One tiny little mosquito. I hope we're not lacking mosquitoes that bad. The swallows are going to have a really hard time.
I've seen a couple come out.
They'll probably head north if there's not a lot of mosquitoes.
I've seen a little bit more coming out, but
the group that stays with us is usually a bunch of latecomers.
yeah.
So they're a bunch of,
But I've
a
only
bunch
seen
of
a small
slackers.
handful of mosquitoes tonight.
There's the slow slackers coming up. I think it's just going to take a couple of handfuls of water to put that fire out.
Oh yeah.
Shadows starting to climb up the mountain. All right, everybody. It's after 10 o'clock. 10:20 p.m. Still got light on the mountain.
It was so lovely to sit by the fireside and enjoy this spectacular, visually striking view and your fun memories and interesting facts of the area.
Yep, you're welcome.
So thank you so much. You're welcome, Dozen Roses. Thanks for pulling up a chair and sitting at the campfire.
Yeah, thanks for sitting with us the whole time. Thanks to whoever else is watching. Thanks for hitting that like button. We're going to call it an evening. I'll try and do these more often. It's a little more difficult here because we're often so remote. We don't often get to a place that we're camping that actually has cell service, so we lucked out with this spot here. Thanks for spending your time and sitting with us by the campfire at Resurrection River in Seward, Alaska. Everyone have a blessed night. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. Have a good night, everyone.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Oh boy, you're adding that in there. Have a good night, everyone.
You have to say that in a YouTube video.
I don't have to. I can do whatever I want. I'm my own independent woman.
Anyways.
Have a good night, everyone.
See you all later. Have a good night.
Bye.